The world watched in stunned silence as news of Princess Diana's tragic death reverberated across the globe. But it was on September 6, 1997, that the world truly came together to mourn the people's princess. Her funeral was not just a royal event. It was a global outpouring of grief, a testament to the extraordinary impact this woman had on the world. Today, we delve deep into the secrets and untold stories surrounding this historic day. From the Queen's initial reluctance to the prince's courageous walk, we'll uncover the behind-the-scenes drama, the emotional outpouring, and the enduring legacy of Princess Diana. Join me as we explore the poignant details of Princess Diana's funeral, a day that forever changed the monarchy and touched the hearts of millions. Following Princess Diana's tragic death in 1997, the Queen initially hesitated to grant her a state funeral. This reluctance stemmed from concerns about precedent. Diana, having divorced Prince Charles, no longer held the title of Her Royal Highness, and granting her a state funeral, typically reserved for monarchs and heads of state, could potentially set a precedent for future divorcees of high-profile members of the royal family. However, the unprecedented outpouring of public grief and the immense pressure from the public to honor Diana with a fitting tribute ultimately swayed the Queen's decision. The public viewed Diana as the people's princess, and the prospect of denying her a state funeral amidst such widespread and deeply felt mourning risked significant public backlash and potentially even social unrest. The Queen's decision to grant Diana a state funeral represented a delicate balancing act, acknowledged the immense public affection for Diana while simultaneously navigating the complexities of royal protocol and maintaining the dignity of the institution. Elton John's iconic song, "Candle in the Wind," was originally a poignant tribute to Marilyn Monroe. However, following Princess Diana's tragic death in 1997, Elton John felt compelled to reimagine the song as a heartfelt farewell to the people's princess. Deeply moved by Diana's life and the outpouring of public grief, he worked closely with lyricist Bernie Taupin to rewrite the lyrics, transforming the song into a deeply personal and moving tribute. The revised lyrics resonated profoundly with the public and became a powerful symbol of the nation's collective grief. Elton John's performance of the rewritten "Candle in the Wind" at Diana's funeral became one of the most iconic and emotionally charged moments of the day, solidifying its place as a timeless and poignant tribute to the beloved princess. The decision for Princes William, 15, and Harry, 12, to walk behind their mother's coffin during the funeral procession was a deeply personal and emotionally charged one. Initially, they resisted the idea, understandably overwhelmed by grief and the prospect of walking publicly through a sea of mourners. Their father, Prince Charles, initially advised against it, recognizing the immense emotional toll it would take on the young princes. However, despite their initial reluctance, William and Harry ultimately decided to walk alongside their mother's coffin. This courageous act, made against the advice of their father, demonstrated their remarkable strength and resilience in the face of immense public scrutiny. Walking behind their mother's coffin became a powerful symbol of their grief and their commitment to honoring her memory. The public's response to Princess Diana's death was overwhelming, with an unprecedented outpouring of grief. Millions of people, both within the UK and around the world, sought ways to express their sorrow and pay their respects. One of the most visible manifestations of this collective grief was the immense sea of flowers that accumulated outside Kensington Palace. Mourners from all walks of life left bouquets, single blooms, and heartfelt messages, creating a poignant and ever-growing testament to Diana's impact on the lives of so many. The sheer volume of flowers quickly overwhelmed the space around the palace, creating a logistical challenge for authorities. To manage the situation, officials made the decision to relocate the majority of the floral tributes to Hyde Park. This involved a carefully coordinated effort to transport and store the vast quantities of flowers. Once in Hyde Park, the flowers were carefully processed and composted. This process, while logistically complex, ensured that the public's heartfelt expressions of grief were not wasted. The composting process transformed the floral tributes into nutrient-rich soil, a symbolic act of renewal and a testament to the enduring power of Diana's legacy. The composted material was then used to enhance the park's greenery, ensuring that the public's expressions of love and sorrow would continue to nurture life within a beloved London landmark. This approach not only demonstrated respect for the public's sentiments, but also ensured that the immense volume of flowers was managed in an environmentally responsible manner. It served as a poignant reminder that even in the face of profound grief, there is always the possibility for renewal and hope. The funeral of Princess Diana was a global event, attracting numerous heads of state and dignitaries from around the world. Among them were US President Bill Clinton and his family. Given the high-profile nature of these guests and the heightened security concerns surrounding such a significant international event, the US Secret Service played a crucial role in planning and executing the security operations. Their involvement encompassed a wide range of responsibilities, including threat assessment, close protection of the president and his family, coordination with British security agencies, and ensuring the safety and security of all American dignitaries attending the funeral. This collaborative effort between US and British security agencies underscored the international significance of the event and the need for coordinated security measures to safeguard high-level officials and ensure the smooth and secure conduct of the funeral proceedings. The selection of the two white horses to pull the gun carriage carrying Princess Diana's coffin was a matter of careful consideration. These majestic animals were not chosen arbitrarily. Their calm and gentle demeanor was paramount. The horses underwent rigorous training and were specifically selected for their temperament, ensuring a dignified and respectful procession. Their presence added a poignant visual element to the somber occasion, reflecting the solemnity of the event and the desire to provide a fitting tribute to the people's princess. Furthermore, the choice of white horses held symbolic significance. White is often associated with purity, innocence, and peace, qualities that many associated with Princess Diana. The image of the white horses against the backdrop of the somber procession created a powerful and poignant visual, underscoring the profound sense of loss felt by the nation. Westminster Abbey, a centuries-old building, was chosen as the venue for Princess Diana's funeral. However, the anticipated attendance of thousands of mourners presented a significant logistical challenge. To ensure the safety and structural integrity of the abbey, engineers conducted a thorough assessment and implemented necessary reinforcements. This included measures to support the increased weight of the large congregation, ensuring the historic building could withstand the extraordinary demands of the occasion. These engineering feats were crucial in allowing Westminster Abbey to serve as a fitting and dignified setting for the funeral of the people's princess. The decision for the Queen and other members of the royal family to walk behind Princess Diana's coffin was a significant departure from traditional protocol. Traditionally, members of the royal family would not participate in public processions behind the coffin of a deceased member. However, in this extraordinary circumstance, the Queen and other members of the royal family, including Prince Charles, Princes William and Harry, and Prince Philip, made the poignant decision to walk behind Diana's coffin. This act of public mourning and support for the grieving princes demonstrated a profound sense of unity and respect for Diana's memory. It was a powerful symbol of their shared grief and their commitment to honoring her life and legacy. This display of public unity was particularly significant given the complexities of the royal family's relationship with Diana in the years leading up to her death. By choosing to walk alongside their daughter-in-law, the Queen and Prince Philip demonstrated a willingness to set aside personal differences and publicly acknowledge the profound impact Diana had on the nation. The image of the royal family walking solemnly behind Diana's coffin became a powerful and enduring symbol of their shared grief and their commitment to supporting the grieving princes. It was a moment that transcended the boundaries of royal protocol, reflecting the deep respect and affection that many within the royal family held for Diana, despite the complexities of their personal relationships. The public's outpouring of grief following Princess Diana's death was unprecedented in its scale and intensity. Millions of people, both within the UK and around the world, were deeply affected by her passing. This collective grief manifested in various ways, from widespread media coverage and public memorials to personal acts of remembrance. Perhaps most visibly, millions of people lined the streets of London and across the country to pay their respects as the funeral procession made its way through the city. The crowds were immense, a testament to the deep affection and respect that the public held for Diana. This public display of grief was a powerful demonstration of the profound impact she had on the lives of so many. Diana, often referred to as the People's Princess, had a unique ability to connect with people from all walks of life. Her compassion, empathy, and dedication to humanitarian causes resonated deeply with the public. Her death, therefore, triggered a collective sense of loss and a shared feeling of grief. The public's outpouring of grief was a testament to Diana's enduring legacy. It demonstrated that her impact extended far beyond the confines of the royal family and touched the lives of millions around the world. The Queen's decision to wear white gloves during Princess Diana's funeral was a subtle but significant gesture. While not explicitly a traditional mourning attire, white often carries connotations of purity and innocence. In this context, the Queen's choice of white gloves could be interpreted as a subtle nod to her role as a symbol of mourning for the nation. It was a visual cue, demonstrating a sense of respect and solemnity as she participated in the public mourning for the People's Princess. The funeral of Princess Diana was a significant undertaking, involving extensive logistical planning, security measures, and the participation of numerous personnel. As a result, it was a costly event, with estimates placing the total cost at around £5 million. The majority of these expenses were borne by the royal family, reflecting their commitment to honoring Diana's memory and providing a fitting tribute to the People's Princess. While the financial cost was substantial, the funeral was seen as a necessary tribute to a global icon and a reflection of the nation's respect for her life and legacy. It's important to note that the cost of the funeral also included security measures to protect dignitaries, logistical arrangements for the procession and the funeral service, and the involvement of numerous personnel, including police officers, military personnel, and event organizers. Despite the significant financial cost, the funeral was widely viewed as a necessary tribute to a global icon who had touched the lives of millions. It was a poignant reflection of the nation's respect for her life, her humanitarian work, and the profound impact she had on the world. Princess Diana's final resting place is on a secluded island within the grounds of her family's estate, Althorp. This secluded location provides a peaceful and private sanctuary for Diana's eternal rest, shielded from public intrusion and allowing her family and loved ones to grieve and remember her in private. The island, nestled within the grounds of the historic Althorp estate, offers a fitting final resting place for Diana, connecting her to her family heritage and providing a sense of peace and tranquility. In the aftermath of Princess Diana's death, the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial Fund was established to continue her humanitarian work. This independent grant-making charity was created to channel the outpouring of public grief and support into meaningful action. The fund aimed to support a wide range of charitable causes aligned with Diana's interests, including AIDS research, landmine clearance, children's charities, and homelessness initiatives. By continuing the work that Diana passionately championed, the Memorial Fund ensured that her legacy of compassion and service would live on, inspiring and impacting lives around the world. Princess Diana's funeral was not merely a national event, but a global media phenomenon. Broadcast live to an estimated 2.5 billion people worldwide, the funeral transcended borders and united viewers in shared grief and remembrance. This unprecedented global audience underscored Diana's global impact and her status as a truly international figure. The live broadcast allowed people across the globe to share in the nation's grief, to witness the poignant tributes, and to pay their respects to the people's princess. This global media coverage served as a powerful testament to Diana's enduring legacy and her unique ability to connect with people from all walks of life, transcending cultural and geographical boundaries. Princess Diana's funeral served as a powerful reminder of her profound impact on the world and her enduring legacy as a humanitarian. The global outpouring of grief and the unprecedented scale of the event underscored her unique connection with the public and her ability to inspire compassion and change. Diana's dedication to charitable causes, her compassion for the marginalized, and her willingness to challenge the status quo left an indelible mark on the world. Her legacy continues to inspire humanitarian efforts and serves as a reminder of the importance of compassion, empathy, and service to others. The funeral itself became a cultural touchstone, reflecting the public's deep affection for Diana and their grief at her untimely passing. It served as a powerful reminder that even in the face of tragedy, the human spirit can find strength in unity and compassion. Following Princess Diana's funeral, the Queen delivered a televised address to the nation. This was a rare and significant event, as public addresses from the monarch are typically reserved for special occasions. The gravity of Diana's death and the unprecedented outpouring of public grief necessitated a direct message from the Queen to her people. In her address, the Queen acknowledged the nation's grief, paid tribute to Diana's life and work, and offered words of comfort and solace to those who were mourning. This televised address served as a powerful symbol of the Queen's empathy and her commitment to connecting with the nation during a time of collective grief. It was a poignant moment that reflected the profound impact of Diana's death on the nation and the monarchy. The music played at Princess Diana's funeral was carefully selected to reflect the diverse aspects of her life and personality. The musical program included a blend of classical pieces and contemporary songs, showcasing her appreciation for both traditional and modern forms of music. This carefully curated selection aimed to create a poignant and moving soundscape that resonated with the solemnity of the occasion while also reflecting Diana's vibrant spirit and the diverse range of people she touched throughout her life. The burial of Princess Diana was a deeply personal and private affair, attended exclusively by close family and friends. This intimate setting provided a crucial space for her loved ones to grieve and say their final goodbyes in a meaningful and supportive environment, free from the intense public scrutiny and the weight of global attention that had dominated. The days following her death, the private burial allowed for a more intimate and personal reflection on Diana's life. Family members, close friends, and those who knew her best were able to share their memories, offer words of comfort, and find solace in each other's company. The secluded island on the grounds of the Althorpe estate provided a serene and peaceful setting for this intimate gathering. This private space offered a sense of tranquility and allowed Diana's family to honor her memory in a way that felt deeply personal and meaningful. The private burial reflected a deep respect for Diana's memory and a desire to allow her family the space and privacy they needed to grieve and begin the process of healing. It's important to remember that while the public mourned Diana as the people's princess, she was also a beloved daughter, sister, mother, and friend. The private burial allowed her loved ones to focus on their personal grief and celebrate her life in a way that felt authentic and meaningful to them. The funeral of Princess Diana was not just a royal event, it was a global outpouring of grief, a testament to the enduring impact of the people's princess, from the Queen's initial reluctance to the prince's courageous walk. We've explored the behind-the-scenes drama, the emotional outpouring, and the enduring legacy of this extraordinary woman. What are your thoughts on these lesser-known details? Share your reflections in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content.